We're back, guys, and I'm super excited. One, this whole studio space has been remodeled again. I feel like every week I'm doing something different with this, but liking the new setup. I'll show you guys real quick. We're kind of back there. Now we have a couch here. So yeah, completely different stuff. But we also got some new stuff besides just moving around. One, we got this little microphone. So I'm hoping this is going to make it a little easier to record, especially with like moving around. But the one thing that I'm very excited to show is this microphone. Now, this microphone, if you guys have not seen it before, it's just a condenser microphone, but what makes it special is who it's from, which is OmoWorld, based, I believe, in East LA, and they make custom microphones. Now, the way that I have this microphone right now is through a demo program that they have. And the demo program lets you try out a microphone before you purchase it. You get it for 2 weeks and you can see, if you like it or not. One, I think that's really nice just because like times are tough, but we get to try it out, see how it looks. The other cool things about this is that with their microphones, they all have this same kind of body frame, but you are able to take out different parts of it. So they have picks that come with it, and it's just like a standard guitar pick, but you can literally just take out part of the plate. I'll show you guys here. So I just took the bottom part out. This is their logo. And what's really cool about this is with different microphones that they offer, they have these different screens. These different screens give you a different frequency response, and depending on what you're doing, it's going to help out more or less. And just the style as well. Like this might be the style you like. They have different ones. They have like stripes that look different. It could fit your vibe a little bit more, fit what you're trying to record a little bit more. But the cool thing is, if you don't want to buy multiple microphones, you could just have multiple screens. Swap them out. Boom, easy, instead of buying a ton of microphones and having them lay around. At least for me, I like having stuff that can do a lot of things at once, especially in like a smaller space. So this, it's super cool. It sounds like a super cool idea. The other thing that I really like is that these can all be colored. They can be custom painted when you order them, and they'll paint them in shop, and then when they send it out, you get something that fits in your studio. Now this is just a stainless steel option. Still looks really nice, especially like in the studio. That's a lot more darker, kind of dark green vibe. But if you have something that's a little bit more colorful, you can get something that fits in. And compared to other mics, at least, that I've seen, they don't really offer that option. And you might be asking yourself, why would you even want a colored microphone? You're just singing into it. Well, my response to that is, this is your workflow. And part of your workflow is, having something that you look forward to doing. When I tell people that are starting guitar, first thing that they should look at is finding a guitar that kind of sticks out to them because they like how it looks. When you're learning, when you're doing stuff that's tough, you need something that gives you a little bit extra motivation. Having something that looks the color you like and just looks cool to work with can give you that little bit of extra motivation. Besides that, it's just part of, the studio feel. Having something that feels cohesive, back again, can be a little bit more motivating. This studio in here, I try to have a specific vibe going, and right now the stainless steel that we got, it fits. Having that extra touch of just being able to have something that custom and a little bit more unique, I think is really cool. And, besides any of the microphone standpoints, I really like it. Now, let's actually try out the microphone. And for this one, we're just gonna be recording a bunch of sounds. I thought it'd be cool to do a video where we record into this microphone and try to make a beat. We'll use the sounds we get, put them into the Digitakt, and make a little beat. Now, for this video's sake, I don't think I'm gonna actually make the full beat, but we'll have it towards the end of it. And we're also gonna do some other stuff later on with Shayla recording some vocals, and we are also going to do some more guitar recording just to see how it sounds from more of a actual kind of recording studio point of view. I have used it for a previous session the other day. We were just kind of doing some rap over it, and it sounded great. I think it sounded really good. But that's something that you guys are going to be able to hear. And yeah, so we'll just get into it. Today's more of like a little fun video, so nothing too serious, especially with the stuff that we're recording. They're just gonna be random sounds, so there's not really like perfect recording setup, but it's just more fun. So forget the Okay, so spent a little bit of time, and yeah, that was kind of what at least I was able to make off of this kind of like live take. I am going to spend more time on it though, so be prepared for something maybe by the end of the week or next week. But once again, this was the microphone we used to record everything. It was the OMA mic. And like I said earlier, what makes this really cool is one, it's more customizable than normal microphones. You're able to get this painted by them. You're able to take off the screens and replace them to get different frequency responses based off what you might want or need in your studio. So besides that, you're just able to get something that feels a little bit more like your studio and looks a little bit more unique, which sounds pretty cool. So at least this was kind of a first listen. We are going to do some more stuff to actually test it in more of a studio applicable setting. So I hope you guys enjoyed. There have been a lot of changes in the studio, but we are going to continue to be pushing out stuff, and hopefully with the new additions of this microphone, just some of the camera stands I got, and new workflow, stuff is going to be looking better and nicer for you guys. Besides that, we'll be back in a couple days with just a finished update of, messing around with this. So make sure you guys stick around to check that out.